Shalom, Michael here, Gilbert, Arizona, Three Corner Ministering Tour. You know, within all my understanding, I'm going to ask that Brukata Yoruba Velehinu Hamela Kalalam, Paslak Ayin, and Paslak Ozim. That Yoruba Ve, who is Yeshua, open your ears and your eyes to hear this message. And I want to apologize that I've been trying to do this for several days, and I had some new laptop issues here or whatever, but I got them taken care of. Thank you for Yeshua for allowing me to figure it out. Blessings upon you all. And within all that, I ran across the Smith Wigglesworth teaching, and I'm sorry I can't copy the link and put it in the description box. I'm learning how to do that, but one day I will. But within all this, Smith Wigglesworth, I learned about him back in 2007 and 8, and there was a Baptist pastor who was just, wanted to do everything Smith done. He was trying real hard, and then when I brought to him Yahweh and Yeshua, he's like, the Baptist preachers, they've done their theology card. It's like coming against the King James Bible. That, Anyway, within all that, this Smith Wigglesworth teaching, a guy in a wheelchair come up with his legs were nubs at the knees, cut off at the knees, both legs. And Smith looked at him and said, "Well, what can I do for you?" And the guy says, "I want to receive the Holy Spirit." And that word holy, and me, we bounce around with that because it's basically the Rauch Kadash. I did a teaching on the Holy Spirit. First time H-O-L-I is met as Holy Obama, and it's in Genesis somewhere. But my point being is that it's the Ruach HaKodesh, that's the set-apart spirit, and the Tzaddik is the righteous spirit. And that's the wonderful thing about that, is that it should make you hunger and thirst for the word, which will bring righteousness. They say in the New Testament, Brit Hadashah, test the spirits to make sure they're from Elohim. So they got to line up with the Tanakh, the Torah, the Brit Hadashah, the New Testament. Otherwise you need to question yourself. Is this really from above and Hashem and Yudevave Yeshua, who is salvation? Or is this some fallen angel deception trying to get deceive the masses into believing a Roman Greek Jesus? That's how I look at it. But anyway, within all that, back to Smith Wigglesworth, the guy said, "I want to receive the Ruach HaKodesh." So Smith laid hands on him and prayed for him, and when he got done, he said, "Go and buy yourself a pair of shoes." And the guy in the wheelchair looked at him kind of funny and went rolling off. And anyway, he went home, and when he got home, he had a vision at the night. So he got up the next day and he went to the shoe store, and the guy in the shoe store said, "May I help you?" And the guy said, "Yeah, I need a pair of shoes." And the guy goes, "Well, what size and what color?" And he pointed at his legs, at his nubs on his knees. And the guy goes, "I'm sorry, I can't help you." And so the guy said, No, I really do want a pair of shoes." And the guy looks at him and said, "Well, and he said, "Okay, give me a size 8 and color black." So the guy went and got him a pair of size 8 color black shoes, and took them out of the box and put them on his nubs, and all of a sudden his legs started growing. This is a story that is supposedly true. And so within that, this teaching should be, a lot of people want to receive their sickness or their whatever ailments healed. I call it toxicity. They're toxic. They want to receive their healing, but the main healing is that the Ruach come within. Once you're in, the Spirit and the bride say come, so the Ruach is the bride, and so who cares what else it is? You know what I mean? Yeshua can fix everything. When you receive the Spirit and you see Him face to face, you're going to get the whole new glory of the kingdom within the temple. You are the temple. So that's the main understanding of this. Is most people are so I try to explain that you need Genesis to Revelation. You need to read it like a book, multiple times. And I've been doing the Torah portion every day since 2008, 3-4 chapters plus every day. I missed probably 10 in that day, but I read throughout the day and study and learn Hebrew morning and night since 2008. That the Word has brought me to the Spirit. The Word is the Spirit. Pray all kinds of prayers and supplications through the Spirit, which is the Word. Pick up the sword of the Spirit, which is the Word of Elohim. It's written by the finger of Yud-Vav Elohim and given to Moses, and Moses wrote a copy, so we should be writing copies if you want my opinion. But my point being is that the blessing comes when once you receive the Spirit, you know you're eternal upon that moment, that you're going to be with Him. You know, Yeshua said, if you confess me in front of men, I will confess you in front of the Father. So it's pretty simple that, you know, the Spirit is the bride, and those who overbecome, you know, be given the hidden manna. So it's all available, people. The Word is real, and we live in some wonderful times, and like I said, pray for that temple to be built in Jerusalem, because it has to stand. My teaching on the 95 years, I'm going to do another one because the color's messed up. But anyway, the 95 years, I believe 2043 will be a significant time in history, that the preparing of his people for the coming of our soon coming King Yeshua HaMashiach. There is a most important thing is you want to feed the Spirit. We feed the physical flesh, but you need the Spirit, the Spirit side of us. We need the Word in us. Learn Hebrew when you can, because it's wonderful. And within all that, may Yud-Vav Baruch bless you, and may Yeshua fill your hearts. And Yud-Vav is Yeshua. He is our salvation, and it is Hashem. It is the name. And so blessings upon you. Shalom, shalom.